if you have a passion for what you do, if you really want it, you don't even see it as sacrificing time, because for you that the most important thing is what you want to achieve. Not too picky. Food is mainly my source of energy, right? So yeah, I do like pasta and all kind of carbs really, but on a cheat day, definitely pizza. For me, I'm a performance orientated rider, so for me, I'm going to choose a faster bike for whatever I'm racing. So if I'm racing indoors, definitely a 4-stroke bike. If I go hard enduro, definitely a 2-stroke, because they are the best tool for the right business. It's really hard to answer that question, because we as a rider, you don't really love the track, because the track is always a big challenge. But on the other hand, I really enjoyed the last race in Gliwice, because the dirt was awesome. I think that dirt makes the biggest difference. So if the dirt's right, the track always works really well for the riders. Yeah, if I would have to choose, one of them, I think I would choose Gliwice, because I really enjoy Gliwice, and probably Riesa in Germany was also a pretty unique track this year. Arm pump is a difficult question, because we all do get arm pump at some point, and we don't always know why it comes. People with arm pump, when you get arm pump, most for a pro rider, we do get arm pump because of all the work we do at the gym, but you have to do it. So it's something you have to fight with. You have to ride your bike quite a bit, and you have to ride a motorcycle at least 3-4 times a week, and it gets better with more you ride, and the more hours you spend on the bike, for sure. But it is always there. You have to just accept it. The new bike is awesome. We started testing the new bike, which is going to be out on the market very soon, and I think it's an improvement. The motorcycle has definitely a lot of potential, and it's going to be a great bike. When we're talking about clicks in the bike, it's very difficult, because it really changes with the setup, with the settings. So we always find setting, we try to have them click somewhere in the middle, so we can always go both ways, with a little adjustment. So it's hard to give you a real answer right now, because the clicks change a little bit from race to race. But the base setup is going to be very close to the middle, I would say, closer to the middle than to one side. Because if you go further, far in or far out, it means that it needs a little adjustment on the valving. No, it's more the clicker side is you always try to have it in the middle, but the setting on the suspension is completely different. Yeah, I did enjoy Israel, even though it's always a challenging track, because the arena is really small, but as far as I know, it's the biggest arena in the region, so very hard pack, but I actually like riding hard pack tracks. So yeah, it's enjoyable, good crowd, and good fun. When I'll be done racing, I don't really know where I'm gonna end up. We've been super lucky with my career that we could actually set up our place, our home, both here in Poland, Spain, and Andorra. So we can choose, but to be honest, I enjoy being where I live right now, is between Andorra and Spain, choosing Spain over the winter and Andorra through the summer. But I also would love to spend some more time in Poland. I've been away from home for most of my life, and I would love to spend some more time with my family, with my parents, with my brother, and then have some fun with them. So I don't really know now, but it's definitely a cool problem to have, I'm gonna just have to choose the place I really want. But like I said, it's a cool problem to have. Yeah, if you want to become a pro in any sport, it's the amount of sacrifices that you have to do in your everyday normal teenage life. It's actually difficult to understand, but it's also easier on the other hand, because if you have a passion for what you do, if you really want it, you don't even see it as sacrificing time, because for you that the most important thing is what you want to achieve. So for me, it was kind of easier, because I had a goal. I wanted to win. I wanted to be a pro rider. I wanted to get to a level where I'm going to be, you know, able to be doing what I do for a living, and having this competitive edge in yourself, it's definitely the way. And for me, it was pretty natural not to think about everything else that I gave up to get here. And I would probably do the same, but definitely I didn't know how hard it was going to be. But well, we made it happen, so it's awesome. You know, it's hard to give like an easy answer here, you know, because like we all have our weak moments and you know, tough times and everything. You know, it's when things are working out and you're winning and you're delivering results and you know, you get to a point when everything makes sense. It's much easier to stay motivated. But you know, the path to get there is also really long and really bumpy. You know, so. You know, giving up on, you know, school and all that stuff that can, you know, lead to a cool and good life for your sport is a little bit risky at some point. So definitely, you know, it's a massive commitment. But for me, it came pretty natural. You know, I was progressing through the ranks pretty good, and it was always pretty smooth. I had this one moment when I changed disciplines, but I didn't really know what was going to happen, but I was still really young. I was only 20 years old, so it wasn't too late, you know, for a change of direction. But fortunately, you know, we stick to it, and it played out. I mean, it worked out, man. It worked out big. So awesome, super happy. I mean, you know, first of all, you know, if we're talking about boys and girls, people in general who want to go out and have fun, you know, the main things I would say, go out there and have fun. You know, if you enjoy it, do it. You know, stay safe and, you know, try not to do things that you shouldn't be doing or before you're ready to do them. And then if you know, want me to ask that same question for someone who's trying to become a pro, same thing. If there's no passion for it, if you don't really think that you really want to do it, it's not going to happen. Like there's so much work and it takes so much time that probably you will never push yourself this far, you know, to get to the pro level. So yeah, I guess it's just try to have fun. Of course, it's not always fun, but try to have fun and try to enjoy the process.